Welcome to the Plant-Based Podcast. Did you know that plants are truly amazing? Not only can you grow them and eat them, you can also wear them, drink them, nourish your skin with them, and so much more. Let Ellen and Michael inspire you to love plants as much as they do, as they chat with the movers and shakers in this wonderful plant-based world. So, let's dig in.
This episode of the Plant-Based Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Cobra. The Cobra range of garden machinery is constantly expanding and offers the UK's largest range of lawnmowers. With a comprehensive lineup of quality and innovative petrol, electric, battery and cordless products to tackle any gardening task, Cobra is the newest evolution in garden machinery. Visit cobragarden.co.uk for your chance to win a variety of great Cobra products.
Welcome to the Plant-Based Podcast News.
Your horticultural news roundup for the week.
First up, the BBC reports that 8,000 bluebell bulbs were found dug up in Norfolk recently. 2 men and 2 women from Lincolnshire have been interviewed, but no arrests have been made yet. It is an offence to uproot any wild plant unless authorised to do so, and police are encouraging people to report any suspicious behaviour.
So next on the news roundup in this episode, experts are now calling for bamboo sold in the UK to come with a warning after many reports of the shoots damaging walls and surrounding buildings. The invasive bamboo plant is a popular choice for screening. It can grow from the garden and break through foundations, spreading up to 10 metres if left unattended. Root barrier sales will now soar.
I have to tell you, Ellen, I've just planted a bamboo in my garden, but never mind. So the RHS have announced an opening date for the new Bridgewater Garden. It will open its gates on Tuesday, the 18th of May, 2021. Might book in a trip there.
BBC Gardeners World magazine has launched the Gardens of the Year competition for 2021. Open for entries until the 14th of June, with prizes including a holiday to Charleston in South Carolina and many garden centre vouchers. All shapes, styles and sizes of garden can be entered. All you need to do is send in your photos and write how you made your dream plot during the pandemic. Check out the BBC Gardeners World website for more information at gardenersworld.com.
It's a very sad day all round, and when you hear that the Shrewsbury and Southport flower shows have been cancelled for the 2nd year, the ongoing uncertainty has led to this, and that Shrewsbury show would have been in its 133rd year.
Next up on the news, April sees the Peat-Free April campaign designed to raise awareness of the damaging effects of digging up peat bogs. BBC News has recently reported a survey done by the Wildlife Trust said that only 1 in 20 retailers said it would eliminate peat from its shelves. Despite the restoration of peatlands being a key part of the government's strategy to mitigate the impact of climate change. One peat producer told the BBC that since lockdown, there had been a surge in interest in gardening. Demand for peat was unprecedented, and there was currently no viable alternative. Read more on the BBC News website.
Now, as ever, there are lots of new plants to get excited about. How about the world's first ornamental sweet potatoes, where it looks good above the ground as well as tasty below the ground? There's also a brand new Trachelospermum, one of my personal favourites. It has crimson winter foliage and its name is Winter Beauty.
There's something stinky on your plants this year, perhaps. Gardeners are being urged to be on alert for the stink bug insect and other pests set to arrive in the UK. The brown marmorated stink bug has been spotted at 3 places in England so far, but experts are warning that it may become more widespread. The RHS said gardeners should be on their guard for the insect, and you can report sightings via the RHS website at rhs.org.uk.
Now, on a slightly lighter note for today, a prominent US garden centre has seen success after organising an indoor plant swap event. We think this is a great idea and we hope it catches on in the UK soon, because I really want to change up my pothos for something a little bit more racy.
And that's our horticultural news roundup for today. But don't go away, because coming up is News Extra. Well, that was fun. This is News Extra, where we can gossip about the news. I felt a little bit like I was on News Round.
Did you feel like John Craven?
Honestly, I used to love that.
John Cravings. Get it? Oh, cool. So, Ellen, I was relieved when I saw that the stolen bluebells were stolen by some people from Lincolnshire, because initially I wondered if you were involved. Sorry. Do you know, I have to tell you, actually, my friend texted me in a panic, and he recently moved from Windsor to Northampton, and he dug up and took a lot of the bluebells that he had with him. And he was like, oh my gosh, have I broken the law? And I had to tell him, I was like, no, hon, you had Spanish bluebells in your garden.
So it doesn't matter. You dig them up and take them away with you.
Exactly. They would positively applaud it.
That's funny. And it's in Norfolk. And I looked on I looked on a thing. It said near Fakenham. I think it's probably Foxley Wood. Foxley Woods are amazing. They're beautiful. It's like magical walking through there. There's carpets of bluebells. It looks absolutely stunning. So it is really sad that people would actually think to themselves, this is okay, let's go and dig up thousands of bluebells. That's just so bad.
I think there's just, rightly or wrongly, there's so many new recruits into horticulture now that kind of a lot of them don't know the etiquette of stuff.
Yeah, but also that's probably not that. That's probably people buying them to sell them. Surely.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, of course, 6,000. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
that's people just going, "Hey, we can make some money."
It's just crazy, isn't it?
It is. It's terrible. But something else that's terrible is the bamboo we spoke about. You've got bamboo in your garden, haven't you?
It'll be all right. Don't worry.
Until your neighbour knocks on your door, is like, "There's bamboo by my back door."
There's going to be an asbo on it soon, isn't there? Like there was on Japanese knotweed. Do you remember?
Yeah, do you remember that bamboo in my back garden at our old house? So when we moved in,
it came up about 12 feet away.
It came up about 12 feet away in the next door neighbour's garden, and the spears looked like gigantic asparagus. And we hadn't planted it there; it was already there, and it got completely dug out in the end. But it was insane, and it was huge. And our next door neighbour lived away. And I can just remember looking out of the lounge window, which was like on floor 1, and I looked out and I could see this huge bamboo, and I was just like, oh,
I remember seeing it. I was like, oh,
it was really bad.
But I have put some bamboo barrier down, but to dig a hole that's like nearly 6 foot is like a lot, so I cut the barrier in half and I dug like half the roots. But I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, the key is to I don't intend to live here for too many years, so hopefully it will grow afterwards.
You've basically planted bamboo and then leaving it to someone else.
Well, heck, I've planted 2 big birch trees in the garden, so what's
this is terrible. You are absolutely terrible.
I'm not.
Anyway,
instant Chelsea look.
You wanted it instant. I'm not sure your neighbours will be so happy. It also depends on the variety, because we visited Urban Jungle, if you remember, and we were talking about tropical plants and stuff. And we were saying that some of them really aren't as invasive as that. So I think it really does depend. But anyway, just really wanted to mention the RHS in our news roundup, because I know we said about the stink bug stuff, but we really want to just quickly mention Prince Philip in this week's news, because the day we're recording this is, of course, the day that Prince Philip has sadly passed away. And I mean, I can't, first of all, before we talk about the RHS, I simply cannot imagine having been with someone for over 70 years and then losing them. And I know he was elderly, but I don't think that can possibly change how you feel. So I feel really sad for the Queen and for the family, and, you know, with everything going on at the moment within the royal family too. So I have much respect for Prince Philip.
But gosh, the fact that Weasley decided to close it's caused a bit of uproar on social media, I've seen. And like you said to me earlier, it's like there would have been protocols in place for doing that, but I don't know. Is it heavy-handed? Is it not? I mean, it's kind of I think
they closed most. They closed most of their gardens. I think it wasn't just Weasley, and so
it was weird when you see people's comments saying they were like rounding people up to get them out. That seems weird. I think potentially a better way of closing would have been to stop admitting new visitors, but not to lead the ones that are there off-site. That seems a bit kind of short-sighted, and especially when you consider how much Prince Philip was a supporter of the environment and environmental issues as well.
And in fact, the royal family in general very much support the RHS, don't they? They're always at the shows. They love gardening. And like you said, Prince Philip, especially with the environment, and Prince Charles. So it did seem a bit of an odd reaction to it. I don't think it was knee-jerk. I definitely think it was a protocol. I 100% think they will have this all written in a process and procedure somewhere. So that was a decision that they took. But equally, you said to me earlier on, you know what, they're the RHS. They're never going to please everyone, are they? I'm sure there's many people who think it's a good idea.
And when someone's unhappy about something, they kind of like, they're going to make quite vicious comments sometimes. And there's kind of, you just have to be able to see everything from both sides, really, you know, and that it was respectful, you know, and obviously when you look at other places that have either closed or you've got, you know, I think most of the TV is cancelled for the rest of the day because it's kind of, you know, just coverage of that event, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing. Look, this is Prince Philip. This is the Queen's husband. He's been in our lives ever since you and I were born. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's always been there. He's been a steadfast royal family member. He's made massive change and impact across the whole world. And so he does deserve that respect 100%. Yeah. Not long after he died, or the announcement, we had an email from the radio station that I work on saying that they obviously went straight to more relaxed music. So they took the shows off air. They had that procedure in place. But over the coming weeks, we must be respectful about what music we play and think about what we're putting on out there. And I've actually pre-recorded my first show since I've been back in the UK, which is coming out next Thursday. So I'm hoping that my music is respectful, that's for sure.
If not, they might go in and edit it, perhaps.
Yeah, hopefully they'll check on it, because I can't actually remember what I played now either.
Cool. What else do we chat about? New plants. Lots of cool new plants. Lots of cool new plants are coming.
Always good news.
I thought you froze there, darling.
Sorry, no. I was like, yes, that's a great thing.
I was just bored of you.
Shall we finish?
I've got a takeaway on the way, by the way, Ellen.
I have as well. Tell me about your takeaway. You've got vegan. You've ordered vegan food.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? But it's vegan junk food, so it's all right.
I feel like I'm influencing you, Michael. Anyway, I hope our listeners have enjoyed our roundup of the news for this week's episode, and we'll be back with more news in 2 weeks after the next episode with a guest. We'll be back with the news again. How exciting.
Defo. And we should book a trip to this RHS Bridgewater as well, actually.
Yes, we should. I agree.
Cool.
It looks very cool indeed.
Defo. I need to take that 4-hour drive and have a cheese and onion pasty.
What
I ever eat a cheese and onion pasty when I'm driving.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. And also I've got in a habit of always buying like whenever I pass like a garage, like discos or squares crisps.
Oh yeah, I used to love this. I actually used to love both of those. Yeah.
Oh no way!
Very good. Bridgewater, here we come. When everywhere's open again.
I know. And what takeaway have you got coming?
Erpingham House, fully plant-based. Thank you very much.
Cool. What dish?
I've got it's like a Buddha bowl.
Oh, cool. I know the one. Yeah.
Very yummy.
Cool. Enjoy.
Right. Nice chatting with you.
You too.
Cobra is the very proud partner of Series 4 of the Plant-Based Podcast, joining in the celebration of plants, gardens and outdoor living. With over 60 models of lawnmowers available in the Cobra range, there's something for every garden. As a special offer for our listeners, Cobra is offering the chance to win exclusive prizes. Head over to cobragarden.co.uk to find out more.
The music for the Plant-Based Podcast is part of the song Grow by Mikey James, and our editor is Gareth Patch of Semi Echo.